Hey guys, it's Misterfortytwo, and we're playing Shogo, Mobile Suit. It actually goes by a handful of names, and I can't remember all of them. Let's get this thing started. Shogo is the one I know it as. Mobile Armored Division. I've heard it called Mobile Suit Shogo, and a handful of other things. In any case, the game was released in 1998, and it shows its date. But you know something, guys? It's very playable. It's a fun game. If you can look past all the trouble that this game can cause, which it will crash on you, which you can't help that. It'll crash on you. It doesn't always want to run like it's supposed to, but if you can get past that, guys, it's actually a very playable game. Now, I'm going to point out some things that you're going to have to see to believe, little in-jokes that are hidden, and I'll tell you one thing that gets me, guys. There's a continuity error in the game. We're going to see that in a minute here. Okay, here we go. We're starting off with Shogo. Now, we're having to escape. Apparently, our mission went bad, and here we go, guys. As you can see on the top left corner, I'm running 60 frames per second. Runs good. Okay, let's head on out, and let's see, I've got my sword.
Be nice.
It's like more like a hatchet than anything, and let's take care of these tanks. There's the bad guy. That thing that I just shot was not the walking thing, was actually a mobile multiple launch rocket system, an MLRS. If you play Battlefield, you know what the thing is. Well, that was a tank and a platoon of troops. You get an idea how tall we are here. These are Army tanks, heavy tanks. And this is really just the first introduction, not much of a mission. I guess I'll cover our retreat, and let's head on out. So you get an idea. A human stands up to these things not very high. A human probably, my sword, like I said, it looks like a hatchet. A human stands up to these things not very big. A person only comes up to about the ankle of one of these. He just got shot down. That's interesting. Okay, let's go on, head in, and a human apparently only comes up to about the ankle of one of these MCVs. They call them UCAs, MCVs, same thing. And here we're coming in. Like you said, look at this. You can tell it was made in the 90s. This was in the early days of polygonal type games. The only game that had been out, there's two games that had been out before this that used polygons, was Quake. You gotta love the anime in this. Was Quake and Duke Nukem. I mean, but take a look at these guys. Look at this. You can really see that. Actually, I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Get out of my way. I love the fact no one notices I'm walking around carrying two pistols. Oh yes, let's let this guy walk around and. Okay, fine. You don't want to talk to me? Be that way. Some of these actually say things that are funnier than.
I'm sleeping.
I'm not in right now. Okay,
Hi.
fine, whatever.
I'm on duty right now, so leave me a message. And
I don't think anyone says anything. I've never gotten him to, at least. Yeah, I just love the fact no one pays any attention to the fact that the guy's walking around with two pistols drawn. Yeah, that. Whoa. His mouth seems a little bit more sensitive than I like it. Hello, Commander. Yes, I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to shoot. No, I'm going to stab you. Let's get some information on the world here. While I'm doing this, if you want to listen to that, you can. Really, it's not saying much. It just gives you some of the background to the game. Shogo was a game that actually was put out by Monolith, and Monolith at the time released a number of other games. There were in-jokes in it. At one point, you go on this one mission to go and find a cat, and you have to pick up this cat toy that when you squeeze it, the funny thing about it is that's like a voodoo doll. It'll hurt the enemy. But when you squeeze it, it says something like Captain Claw or something like that. Well, whatever it was a big in-game joke because Monolith had released another game where the Claw or whatever it was the main character. It was this cat, this Captain Claw or whatever he was. Yeah, back in that day, though, games were really doing that. That was the way they would promote themselves. And Shogo was pretty revolutionary when it came out. You know, what you're looking at here is not 8-bit graphics, it's 16-bit. And I know you might think, well, that's, yeah, big deal. But think about it, guys. You're talking about 16-bit in 98. Back in 1998, games like this, in fact, Shogo only takes up about 200 megabytes of memory. I'll stop and think about that, guys. 200 meg of memory. I'm going to go ahead. Well, I thought this showed something, but it doesn't. We're going to go ahead and get the last of this. Sorry, I'm yawning. But Shogo was a pretty revolutionary game when it came out. I can't think of what else Monolith released. Monolith, the name sounds familiar for some reason, and well, I just shot the planet. Or did I? Did it go through the other side? Let's see. Let's find a bullet. Yeah, bullet hole. Like anyone's going to notice that. I could probably go around shooting people and no one would care. I'm not going to try it, but let's see. We go this way. Nope, that way. And the door doesn't open. Oh, yeah, wait, that's for another part of them. There's a mission. You get a choice at one point whether you can become basically the bad guy and come back up here, guns a-blazing and everything, and go from there. Or you can go a different route. That's what that door is for. In any case, Shogo was released by Monolith. Monolith released a handful of other games, and I'm trying to think of some on the top of my head, but it's a name I knew. I cannot think of what else Monolith did. Yeah, shut up.
Watch where you're going.
I'm poking you with my guns. Okay, this is actually a loading screen transition thing. There it goes. Mission briefing. All I have to do is walk up and talk to the guy. You're going to see, remember how I said that the guy a human only comes up to about the ankle of the MCVs? Or MCAs, or whatever they call them.
I sent you.
Well, I don't know, that guy down there said something.
I think we'd better play it safe and reroute climate control.
Looks bad.
I'll sign. I'll shoot you. I'm not going to.
Grab something to eat before we start. I haven't had breakfast.
Fine. Don't like being poked with the gun. You're going to see a continuity error coming up, and it's funny. And, you know, I've often wondered why it exists, why they did this, and I think that, I can't go in there. I think they wanted a kind of a, say, oh, it's over this way. Oh, yeah, these people. Oh, shut up.
Watch it.
Well, let's do this little thing. I think they kind of wanted
I'll get to the point.
What's the word?
Your mission
something
is to
dramatic
find and
where you see yourself loading into these MCAs.
His forces have been massing in the abandoned
And the only
city
problem was they realized that they couldn't make them the right size.
If Gabriel is allowed to continue, the Fallen will destroy the CMC and gain control of Kronos.
Well,
if this happens, the flow of Kato throughout her
and
system will
blah, 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 blah. There's a lot of little jokes hidden into this. Let's listen to this guy for a second. He makes one near the end.
Yes, sir. I understand completely.
You may select an MCA for this mission. Consult the terminal in each bay for specifications on the various units.
The humor seems pulled at times.
Sir, I presume Catherine is my primary contact for this mission?
I think that's one of the things. This is...
Yes.
You don't have many scenes
That's
like
what
this.
I meant to say,
there we
sir.
Go.
You're dismissed.
I'll see to that myself if I have to.
Do you have something you wish to share with me, Commander?
Yes, sir. You are my personal hero, sir.
Yeah, that caught, homeboy.
By the way,
Commander, fix our mouth. That
I'm
mouth
pleased
is
to know that you checked into regional
even
diagnostics.
Now, it's making...
It's about time you showed a little initiative.
Let's see here. Let's figure out where the control is for that. I've got everything written down, so hang on, guys. And mouse is really too sensitive. It's not like I like it. Let's go into sensitivity. There we go. That should be about it. It's still pretty touchy, but I can live with this. Okay. Let's go ahead and pick our MCA or MCV or whatever they call the damn things. Oh, the door opens now. Hi, asshole. Soda. Craigie Cola. I'm guessing that's the name of one of the guys that helped. Hi, sweetheart.
Each terminal moves a specific MCA
I'm
into
guessing that's not the name of the guys that helped code the game.
around to the corresponding
Okay, here's
store.
continuity error. I don't see anything wrong with the size of that thing. By the way, anyone else think that thing looks like a Gundam? I don't know. It looks like one to me. But look at the size of it. Remember the size of these things, because these things are about 5 times the size of my character, right? God, that looks cool. That's the one I normally use, but I think we're going to use the battered one.
Combining tough armor with intimidating design, the Predator is an uncomparable war machine.
I don't know, it actually kind of looks cool, don't it? Ow, walked into a wall. Next up, this is the one we were using in the first mission. This thing, goofy looking thing. I don't know, I don't like the way it looks. I don't use it that much. I'd say that. I've used it a couple of times, but it's just... You know, really about the only difference in these things is armor. Beyond that, it's more aesthetic. This one looks cool, though. I've used it a couple of times. It's hard. Sorry, guys. I can't help it yawning. It's hard to control. Whoa. Let's see. We want, not that one. Let's see. We want number 3, I believe. 3 or 4. That's number 3. And that's number 4. I'm liking that one. I think I might pick that one. I don't know. I'll see. Let's head back out over here and jump. And yoopy-doo-whoopoo. Let's see where we're going. Let's see. This was the speedy one, wasn't it? Yeah, that's the speed one. Do I want it? No, I don't. I'll take another one. That's the one I don't. Ew, I don't like that one. Okay. No, I don't want this one. I'll take this one. Now, remember the continuity error I said? Remember how big that thing was when we were walking up by it?
I would hate to have to resort
Look at it now, guys.
To eliminate the fallen.
Compared to the guy that just walked past. Look at that. The size is wrong. Oh, well. Well, this is pretty much the end of the first real level. The next few levels we're going to get into some combat. And combat gets interesting and funny and mostly interesting.
According to our intelligence, it's the
you know, if you can find Shogo, guys, it's a pretty good game. It runs pretty well under Windows 7. It will crash on you. It's pretty much a given.
Be careful, Sandra.
But it's a fun game. It's got this...
Permission to come aboard.
It has this. It also has first-person shooter. And we're going to get into that in the next mission, guys.